I, hi guys. I am looking at Jason's computer, his little mouse pad, and it's it's interesting. It's newer than mine. How about that? How are you? We just got back from Jason's mom and dad's eating dinner. We have pork chops and broccoli and apple pie, which we are just finishing our dessert now because we had to run home. Or maybe we didn't, but we thought we did. I guess I don't know. But anyway, we're back here, and it's getting breezy. It's very breezy. It was a nice day today. I think the high was 64, but now it's getting kind of windy. And I think me coming over here to this spot, Chewy thought I was running him off because he was eating dinner. Now he's not. So we hope you guys had a good day. It's Sunday night, and so tonight, yeah, I was going to talk about. I was going to tell you guys that I'm getting a new chair, and you've seen our chairs, and am I on you? Okay. So,
I was going to photobomb, but
oh, he was gonna photobomb me. Oh, well. So, every 5 years, I think it's any insurance, not just Medicaid specific. I think any insurance will reevaluate you for a new chair every 5 years, and so um Jason and I, we try to keep our chairs as long as we possibly can, uh, at any cost, at all costs, huh? And so we've kept chairs. Let me see. What was the longest we've ever kept one of our chairs? I want to say my TDX 4 was like 8 years or something. I'm not really
mine
sure.
was,
Maybe it was eight
mine
years.
was 7.5.
7.5.
Mm.
So we did pretty well, especially considering um, all the activity that we do. And so, and of course, we need new things like wheels every now and then, new battery. I am famous or infamous, apparently, for needing a new control. Don't know what's up with that, but so. And then every time I think it's every time we need something new, we need to go get our doctor's approval and all that stuff. And they need to say why we need this new thing we need or this upgrade or whatever it is that why do you need new wheels? Well, I think because I use my wheels every day. It's silly sometimes, but anyway, so so I'm up for a new chair, and I am almost 6 years into this one. It's gonna be 6 years actually in August. And so, um, by that standard, I should be good to go. So this past Wednesday, went to the doctor to get my evaluation. And it's kind of some silly questions, I guess they have to ask you. I mean, it's why do you need this chair? Well, okay, why do you need this chair over a manual wheelchair? Well, okay, I don't push. You guys know that. I did when I was younger, but even when I was younger, I wasn't very fast. Now, luckily, I guess I was in school and nobody really cared if I was 5 minutes late to class or whatever, so that was fine. But I never pushed fast, and so eventually just keeping up with stuff and people and whatnot. Just got to get your, electric power chair and whatnot. And so I wish I was one of those like on the Paralympics, right, where you see them all doing the 5K in their chairs. Like that is insane stuff. I can't even imagine stuff like that. It would be awesome. And I'm pretty strong up in my shoulders and arms, but I just don't push with the squats. So anyway, um, so I'm going through the reasons with her. Well, she knows me anyway. I mean, she's been my doctor for like 15 years or something, and our friends anyway. But she has to ask these questions, and so why do you need this chair? Okay, well, because if I don't have my power chair, you basically I can't leave the house because we're not going to go crawling down the street, or we're not going to go pushing our chair in the middle of traffic and taking 20 minutes to get across the street. Okay, so that's a major reason. And then reaching counters and stuff, reaching the fridge, getting my food, whatever, putting the microwave. I just can't do all that from the floor or a manual chair. Instead, we got that squared away. It was kind of, I want to say a wasted trip, but that's what she said too. I don't want to say this was a wasted trip, but yeah, we probably could have done all that over the phone, but it's good to get out. It's good to see her anyway. So I mean, so now one thing Jason and I never understand. I don't think we're ever gonna understand this. Is the way insurances work. Now we both got Medicaid. I just got on it. I've kind of been on and off of it for a couple of years. It's relatively new to me, but all the same, um, we're learning even with stuff for your house or stuff for your, you like your chairs, or if you need a hospital bed or you need such and such, whatever, you go through Medicaid, and I know it's different in every state, and so I don't know what the criteria, of course, is for anything but Texas, because that's where we live, obviously. But they want to approve you for only things you can do inside your house. So we run into these things all the time. And Jason with his last chair and everything, me now I'm getting into this stuff. Because they want to only look at what you can do inside your house, they aren't really concerned with you leaving the house, maybe go and checking your mail across the street or something. But so we run into all these issues. Like we have our speed packs on our chairs, which allow us to go 7.5 miles an hour. But that's one thing that stuff like Medicaid won't pay for, because their standpoint, why do you need to go 7.5 miles an hour in your house? Well, because we like to go out sometimes. And we don't want to be sitting there crossing the street in 5 mile an hour, 4.5 mile an hour, whatever, such and such, while everyone else is going 30, 40, 50 down the street, okay. But some of these things you can't explain because they don't see a need for it. They don't know you as a person. They don't know your activities, your anything, and it's that's not their responsibility or their job, apparently, which makes no sense. But anyway, so I haven't had to get a chair since 2015, and in 2015 I did not have insurance, and so I had to pay for the whole thing by myself at that time, and point in everything I could, which was amazing. I think we've told you guys before how chairs vary in price, and depending on what you need, depending on the brand, the model, make and model, like a car, right? And so the chairs that Jason and I need basically around $21,000. So Medicaid will pay for the core chair, which thank God, because I don't know who can just pull $20,000 out of their pocket and pay for something. We can't. So that's awesome. But the problem then is the extra stuff, the speed pack for one thing. When Jason was going to get his last chair, they had discussed getting a phone charger on it, which would be pretty cool, because you don't want to be out in traffic like I was at one time. I think I told you guys about that really, really scary incident where I don't think I'm joking when I almost died. Maybe, hopefully, but I could have used the phone. I had one. Thank God it was charged because, yeah, that was really scary. And you would not want to be in your chair out with no phone or a dead phone. And so, but Medicaid would not pay for that for Jason because why would you need your phone charger on a chair that you live inside your house? So you see, it's really it's really kind of bad. I mean, stuff that we have to face, and that's why we like to talk about it with you guys because some of you maybe don't even know about that, and so one of our I want to say job sounds kind of awful, but one of our something we hope to accomplish here, of course, with 2 feet below is to inform you guys of another point of view, and so that's why we bring these all to you and just open it up for conversation and stuff like that. And so, but yeah, because things like that aren't paid for, and that's what I'm facing right now because I cannot pay for that. I have, I think it's been like a month now, actually, really a month, I think maybe a month, maybe less. I started a GoFundMe, and if you're not familiar with GoFundMe, it's basically just an internet site that you put your story on there, and you I put updates too. Not every day, but just stuff that and say how I'm doing. You say it's a donation site, and so therefore you ask people for whatever you need, and so I put my story up there, and I share it via Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that, and I'm asking for funding to help me with the rest of the cost of my chair that I know is coming. The cost that is, well, the chair too, but the cost that is inevitable, that won't be paid for with my insurance. And so I am asking donations for that to help me cover what I need, but only but that insurance doesn't think I need, which is awful. So Jason's gonna post the link for you guys, and I just been asking people like whatever you can do, even if you can't like donate like money, if you can donate time, the effort into sharing the post with your friends and family, anything you can do is basically helping me, and I would really, really appreciate it. I am over halfway to my goal, and I am so happy and blessed, and thank you to all of my friends and family who have donated already, and I just appreciate you guys so much, and I'm just really happy, and I just can't believe that that my cause is doing so well, and thank you guys so much who have already donated your time or your money or your effort or your everything you've donated, because it means so much to me. And yeah, like I said, we're over halfway, and that was what my doctor's appointment was, the evaluation for the chair. And so I'm gonna call tomorrow to the medical supply store and see how that is going, see what else I need to do in the time being while the paperwork is running through. They're gonna run it through my insurance, and they have to evaluate me again and make sure like I didn't get taller or something, right? Yeah, right. I'm gonna get taller. Just do the fitting and see what kind of chair I want. I'm gonna get one like Jason's, which is what I was going to get last time. I was talking to getting this one, which it's a good chair. It really is, and it's more made for outdoors though, and so stuff inside though, like stores or when I go to J.C. Penney or something, it's just kind of interesting. But this chair itself is a good chair. But I'm gonna get one like Jason's, a mid-wheel. I've had mid-wheels. Um, in fact, now I've driven Jason. In fact, now I've driven a rear wheel, a mid wheel, and this front wheel, and I like them all. There's not one I just don't like. They all have their benefits and their disadvantages, and so I feel like a mid wheel would best suit me. And but I'm really happy I tried this front wheel. And a rear wheel is all I knew until 2004, I think. What? So anyway, I mean, so we're really versed at driving pretty much anything. Um, and so, but yeah, that's what all that was about. And so, um, I'm just asking if you guys could either share my link or donate anything. I donate, I said their time or their effort or just anything you can donate would really, really help me so much. And thank you again, you guys. I'll keep you updated about the process and everything, and what all that stuff, and when the comment for the evaluation, just all that. I'll keep you guys informed. And thank you guys so much. And you have a good night and a good dinner if you haven't eaten yet. We like I said, we just did, and it was really good. So have a good night. Have a good sleep, rest, whatever you're doing tonight. And I'm gonna cut it off, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Love you. Of course, it's still going.